Round 7 of the 2026 Super Formula Light season took place at Suzuka. An overcast sky and chill temperatures set the scene. Claiming pole position for the second time this year was 18-year-old Tom's rookie Kiyoshi Umegaki. Yusuke Mitsui from the Lightworks Racing lined up second on the grid, ahead of Kotaro Shimbara from BMAX Racing Team in third. Lights out, and it's Mitsui who made the decisive move at the start, storming off from second on the grid to take the lead on the short run to turn 1. Umegaki and Shimbara followed behind him in second and third. Also at turn 1, Kazuhisa Urabe passes Evan Gilter to move into fourth position. Mitsui led the early stages of the race, but his pace began to fade. On lap 6, Umegaki was right on his tail. A lap later, just as Gilter moved up to third, Umegaki strikes as well, taking the lead away from Mitsui on the outside of turn 1. While Mitsui, Gilter and Shimbara battle for second, Oscar Woods closed in on Urabe to move into fifth position. On lap 10, Gilter locked onto Mitsui to make his move as they both went side by side through turns 1 and 2, taking the second place. Struggling for pace, Mitsui also lost out to Shimbara, tumbling to fourth. Misfortune struck Mitsui on lap 11, going side by side with Woods through the Astemo chicane. The two drivers made contact on the exit. Mitsui suffered front suspension damage and was forced to retire from the race. In the end, Umegaki celebrated a delightful maiden victory with a pole-to-win drive in just his 7th start in the series. Gilter crossed the line in second, with Shimbara following in third. After the race, Umegaki said, "It was a race on new tires, and as the rears began to degrade, I realized my pace was slightly better than the driver ahead, so I used the slipstream to take back the lead." In a masterclass, Canalix took the win, with Shimizu and Dragon completing the podium. Round 8 got underway the following morning in cool and fresh conditions. Umegaki stood on pole once again, targeting back-to-back victories. Fellow rookie Shimbara qualified in second, followed by Mitsui in third. Round 8 and the 12th lap race is on. Umegaki made a good start from pole. Shimbara also got away well, but it was Mitsui who surged ahead to challenge Shimbara going into turn 1. Shimbara managed to hold on to second, with Mitsui slotting into third. On lap 2, a three-way battle for 6th between Gilter, Rintaro Sato and Wurz ensued. Sato swept past Gilter at turn 1, moving into 6th position. Lap 5, Tokiya Suzuki, running in 5th, overtook Akshay Boda on the outside of the 130R to move into 4th. Meanwhile, Mitsui launched another attack on Shibata, and this time it was successful as he claims second place. Further up, Suzuki caught Shibata losing balance through the spoon corner, moving into third. Suzuki immediately took pursuit of Mitsui, and on lap 8 he used that momentum to snatch P2 away from him. The next lap saw the fight for fourth at the Astemo chicane. Sato lunged at Boda, but Boda hit Mitsui ahead of him. With both cars spinning out, Sato advanced to third and Wurz to fourth. Sato was now within sight of his first podium finish, but Wurz, on fresh tires, was charging hard. On lap 11, the pair was locked in a close podium battle. They ran side by side through the S-curves, but Wurz ultimately got the better of Sato to take the final spot on the podium. In the end, Ubigaki held to the lead for a flag-to-flag win, securing the consecutive victory he had been aiming for here in round 8. It was a Tom's 1-2-3 sweep, as Suzuki and Wurz stood on the podium for the very first time as well. In the Master Class, Ken Alex also took his second consecutive win, followed by Dragon and Shimizu in second and third. Round 9 was held on Sunday afternoon, but the conditions were dramatically different, with the track temperatures being more than 10 degrees higher than in the morning. Umigaki was on pole once again, with Gilter and Shibata lining up in second and third. Lights out! Umigaki nails the start yet again, but behind him Gilter is jumped by Shibata off the line. As they approach turn 1, Boda pulled alongside Gilter. They went side by side through the S-curves, but Gilter managed to hold on to third position. At the end of the opening lap, Suzuki, charging from behind, closed in on Sato. Sato fought back, but Suzuki got the move done at turn 2 to move into 6th. On lap 3, Gilter dived to the inside of Shibata at the Astemo chicane, but he overshot it and ran wide. With both drivers losing their momentum, Boda and Urabe closed right in from behind, bundling all 4 cars together in a tightly packed group. Using each other's toe, Gilter defended against Boda's move to the inside, who had to drop 2 wheels onto the grass, as they went 4 wide into turn 1, where Gilter made contact with Shibata and Urabe. Fortunately, none of the 3 drivers suffered any serious injuries, but this major incident brought out the safety car. The restart came on lap 7. Umigaki controlled the restart perfectly, leaving no gap for Boda to exploit. Instead, Boda came under pressure from Suzuki in third, but he managed to hold on to second as he was chasing his first ever podium finish. Behind them, Sato and Wurz were in an intense battle for fourth themselves, with Wurz ultimately prevailing. In the Master Class, Ken Alex held off a hard-charging Dragon to complete a hat-trick of wins. In the overall standings, Umigaki successfully swept all 3 Suzuka races, with first-time podium finishers Boda in 2nd and Suzuki in 3rd. Winning this weekend had given me a big boost of confidence while also feeling the pressure to keep winning. Umigaki moved to the top of the driver's standings, overtaking Jilter. Mitsui follows in 3rd. In a masterclass, Ken Alex's hat-trick lifted him to the top of the standings as well, with a 3-way battle now forming at the front. As a result, all eyes will now be turning to the Okayama round in the middle of June.